coming up in a couple of weeks, they will hold their inaugural fantasy camp, the Legends Cup, which is going to feature a ton of Hawks legends, including Chris Chelios, Denny Savard, my boy Denny Savard, Brian Campbell, and Jamal Myers, who joins us.
Scott Foster's on there, too.
Who joins us now. I didn't want to take too long getting to Jamal.
I know.
He's waiting for us.
But a legend like Scott Foster.
He's a busy guy.
You know. Hi, Jamal.
What's up?
How are we doing?
Good.
How's everyone doing?
We are fantastic.
I'm enjoying the show.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
for watching.
Thanks, buddy.
So tell us about the Legends Cup and what that event's all about.
Yeah, it's really exciting. It's in a couple weeks, obviously March 22nd to 24th, and that weekend will feature an unbelievable experience for people all over North America to get a chance to be a Blackhawk for a weekend, take in a hockey game. Obviously on the Sunday, they'll be a part of in the Bud Light Suite. Get a chance to take in a game, but all the proceeds are going to go to Blackhawks Foundation. A real opportunity once again for the Blackhawks to give back to the community. This money will go directly to helping young kids play the game and get fans a chance to be a Blackhawk for a weekend with real trainers and guys around, all the meals, all this, the spoiled treats that we enjoyed with. So, I mean, and it's not even just that. Just even a fan of the game like myself, just sitting around in the locker room talking to guys like Dennis Savard and picking their brain about what it was like with, in Chelly and the older guys. It's a ton of fun. I'll enjoy it and looking forward to it as well.
Hey, it's funny. I've been very fortunate in my life to have done several of those Wayne Gretzky fantasy camps. We used to do them here for the NHL Network. I got to go out there, be around the guys. They'd let me go out and skate around and take their shots at me. It was all good. And, Denny Savard was one of the guys that was always every year a big fan favorite there. So I would say lean on Denny in these moments at this fantasy camp because Denny's the veteran here.
Absolutely. He knows what it's all about. It's about sharing stories. He doesn't take it too seriously. Obviously, he still has a few spinorama's left in him, but yeah, it's a ton of fun. What an opportunity for fans to take away all the gear. They're going to get Blackhawks gear to take home with them and get treated and spoiled. All the meals, everything's included, even a 4-night stay at a hotel here. So it's an unbelievable experience. I'm looking forward to it. I participated in events like this before, but I'm excited for the organization to be a part of something like this in its inaugural season and looking forward to do this year after year.
It's so cool, too, Jamal, just to see that people love hearing the stories we have, even though sometimes to us I think they come off as, oh, that was normal stuff back in the day. But I know people would probably love listening to you. But my other question was about the Blackhawks this season. And, you cover them pre- and post-game. I always see you on there. It's been an up-and-down year. But Alex DeBrincat, I mean, he's just kind of come on the scene and showed that he's going to be a future big-time goal scorer. He already is. What have you seen from him that's kind of elevated him to that next level this year?
What I think that started for him was deciding to spend the summer in Chicago and improving his fitness and his quickness. The reality is this kid has an unbelievable hockey IQ because you always talk about it. And I feel bad saying it when I say it on air, but it's true. He's not big. He's not an unbelievably fast skater. He's not huge. His shot is good, but it's not great. But what he has is between his ears. And his ability to think the game and find those soft areas is uniquely special. And a lot of people were expecting him, and I have to admit, myself included, to have a little bit of a dip as the league got to know him and have a trouble in the second year. He's proven me wrong. He's been able to play even better, to grow as a player, to take on even more responsibility, where he is now, in my opinion, one of the nucleus guys for this team.
How about Patrick Kane? We got to talk about Patty Kane if we're going to talk about the Blackhawks. He went on some kind of tear in the second half. You watch him every single night. It almost seemed like he was like, I'm just going to drag this team into a playoff spot. Like, I'm just going to put him on my back, and I'm going to make it happen. Does it ever get old watching him or covering him?
No, it's ridiculous. Before the game, I had a silly routine playing with him a few years ago, and I'd always go around the room joking with guys what they're going to do. And I would always say to Kaner, must be nice to have your head up the whole time. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to wait some time. Here comes Sharpie. Hold on. I'll turn up over here. I can't wait to get the center and chip it in. He's just enjoying his time with the puck. So it's unbelievable that this guy, there's no complacency in his game. What I mean by that is you think he would be satisfied with all that he's accomplished. He isn't. He continues to want to get better, and it comes from his passion and his love for the game. And watching him, this is probably, to me, his most impressive season. Typically, when guys have breakout, unbelievable seasons like he's having, there's usually a 1-2 punch. it doesn't matter who he's played with this year. He's pulled them along and dragged them along, as you described, Jackie. He's been so fun to watch.
And how about the captain, Jonathan Toews? It seems like it's been a kind of a bounce-back season, at least from a production standpoint.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he made a conscious effort to get quicker, perhaps giving up maybe 10, 15% of his strength, which he was obviously way stronger than pretty much everybody in the league. But I think speed is kind of not as important as it used to be. If you look at, there's maybe 2 outliers in McDavid and McKinnon. And after that, it's about quickness to me. Can you beat your guy from the corner to the front of the net? Can you beat guys in 10 to 15 feet radiuses? And he's been able to do that. And because of that, his skills shone through. He's skating much better. He's playing with a lot of confidence and looking to have one of his best offensive seasons as an NHLer.
Hey, Mizey, there's one more thing I wanted to just remind you. I'm not positive, but I don't think you're supposed to still look like you do when you're in the alumni events. That's usually when we just throw on a couple LBs. You're ripping through your golf shirt. Guys are probably like, hey, we don't want to play against current Blackhawks.
Yeah, no.
But good for you, buddy. Jeez.
Whit, it's paleo. I went paleo January 1st, bud.
All right, I'm trying that. I mean, I'm made for a day, but I'll try it.
I couldn't button my jackets in December, so I had to do something.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. All right, well, congratulations on going paleo. It obviously is going well for you. Enjoy the Legends Cup. Always a pleasure chatting with you. Thanks for doing this.
I appreciate you guys. Nice talking
buddy.
to you.